Welcome back to Awakened Youths. This is Sahil Kandoi, and today we're going to discuss on the spiritual scam of forgiveness. So let's have a good time. Forgiveness. You must have come across so many organizations that talk about forgiveness. We have lined sessions that deals only in forgiveness. There are so many meditations that are related only to forgiveness. But here we're going to talk about how forgiveness can be another side of your altered ego. So my friend, are you ready for it? Forgiveness can only be given from a pedestal, because you have to sit here to forgive someone there. Forgiveness works from the higher to the lower. Forgiveness involves judgment. You've already judged the person and you've accepted that person as wrong. You've already termed that person wrong, and hence comes the part of forgiveness. So forgiveness is an after effect of judgment, isn't it? Have you ever looked into that? If you don't judge people, there's no need of forgiveness, because forgiveness arrives from judgment when you've considered someone wrong. Is there anybody wrong in this reality? Is there anybody wrong in this existence? Because if you see the reality from everybody's perspective, they're all right. Nobody is wrong in this reality, my friend, because everybody from their perception, from their perspective is right, and that is true. So to explain that, I would like to share a beautiful story with you. This went long back when Buddha was going out to a city to go beg. He went out begging to a lot of people, and then he ended up at a merchant's house finally. And there the merchant was crazy. He was going crazy about seeing so many people coming and turning up at his house and even asking for begging. He went furious. He saw Buddha and he's like, "Why are you in here? Why are you wasting my time? I need to go work. Don't waste my time because of people like you, blah, blah. You know, we do not have time to work. You do not want to work. That's why you keep coming and begging to me." He said so many things. The followers were all behind looking at him, seeing how the little merchant, not knowing who he is, saying all sorts of things that he could possibly say to any random beggar. But he was the Buddha. He was the Buddha who the world was following at that moment. He was silently listening to everything that he had to say. He didn't budge, he didn't move. He was just looking at the merchant and listening to him with the same peace and the same calmness. Then Buddha, very slightly, takes out a small apple from his bag and says, "Hey, you don't want to give anything, it's okay. Why don't you take an apple from me?" The merchant's like, "You want to give me an apple now? You want to give me something now? What do you think of yourself?" He went even more crazier. He went angry. He started abusing Buddha. Buddha, still calmness. He says, "Oh, okay, you don't want the apple? No problem. I'll take it back. I'll keep it with me. Thank you." And he just does this and then he moves out of that place. Everybody is shocked. Everybody is wondering, how could Buddha take something like this? How could anybody take something like this? Buddha, with his calmness, walked away, kept moving, and kept going on in his path to begging to someone else. But the followers could not handle it. They had to get the answer from Buddha. So they go up to Buddha and says, "How could you? How could you just listen to what the merchant said? How did you not reply? How and why?" He said, "It's simple. Did you notice I offered him an apple?" He said, "Yes." "Did he take it?" They said, "No." "So where did it go?" "Came back to me, came back to my bag, right?" So do you notice? People are going to throw everything at you, but it's up to you if you want to take it or not. Buddha never took it because he never had any ego. He never had any perception about himself. So nothing could affect him because he never took it. He simply was there listening. And the moment he didn't take it, it went back to the other person. And that way, he was never hurt. He never felt anything bad, and there was no question of forgiveness. In that whole conversation Buddha had with his people, he never used the term forgiveness, because there is no need of forgiveness, because forgiveness happens from another altered state of your ego. So that story is about Buddha, but unfortunately, we are not all Buddhas. In our day-to-day life, for sure there could be incidents where we must have felt hurt, where we must have encountered someone who might have hurt us, who might have said something that must have felt demeaning, must have felt insulting. You must have felt that that guy didn't do right. She was not right. She was very bad with that incident, with that experience. But my friend, if you see it from their perspective, they're all right. So, nobody is wrong. But if you are hurt, you have to process it. That's why the spiritual organizations make you feel it, experience it, and take you to forgiveness. But if that has an energy significance in your body, you're still feeling hurt, if you're still feeling the pain, then there's only one thing that you must do. So let's sink in. I want you to close your eyes. Start feeling your natural breathing. Relax. It's okay. Let us experience it. And I want you to now see those experiences, those moments when you felt hurt. Look into that situation. Experience that moment where you felt a pain, where you felt demeaned, where you felt judged, or you felt someone did something wrong to you. Experience it. Feel that pain. Feel that judgment. And then I would like you to just tell this to yourself again and again. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept the situation. I accept the person. I accept the moment. I accept whatever that happened with me, because that is how it was meant to be. Because that is true. Every situation in your life is designed for your growth, for your progression. All you need is acceptance. So drop your ego, my friend, and accept it. So acceptance, my friend, is a very powerful tool. With total acceptance, when you accept every person in your life, when you accept every situation in your life as it is, it has a beautiful power. It brings you to this moment. And in this moment is where everything lies. And in this moment is where all the learning, all the receptivity is in this moment. So learn to receive from every situation. Learn to connect and collect information, because every situation has something to teach you. There is no need of hurt. There is no need of pain anymore. There is only need of total acceptance. Thank you.